a light arrangement just a little while ago. So, uh, but just wanted to encourage you related to the fact that you are where you are, we are where we are now. I say, if it's possible geographically, you're local here, 6025 Moravia Park Drive, Baltimore, Maryland. If you can get to the plaza anytime during the day, we said this, that the plaza is humming. It's like it's very good. There's a very precious, very powerful visitation. But here you are viewing this, okay? And I don't want you to think of yourself as removed or inaccessible or any of those things. But understand that um, time and space do not take away from the reality of the impartation. Okay, we trust God by faith. Uh, we remember that when we were in New Jersey, and we were 3.5 hours away from Lenox and then from Baltimore, and so there was no daily, but we got 3 cassette tapes every week, and that was our bread and butter. That was our meat and potatoes. That was our living connection. And though that was the technology of the day, here we have now even a visual. So be encouraged, be encouraged. Okay, so the micro Devo, we talked about um, what gets one moving quickly. Okay, and for these precious women who went to the tomb with an apprehension because they had no idea. Like they saw that the stone was placed in front of the tomb. Who was going to remove? How were they going to get to the body? They had the spices prepared, ready to go, but didn't know if they had access. Um, one of the European pastors, Pastor Gromov from Russia. I've known of this man and had brief fellowship with him at conventions for decades, 20, 22 plus years. Okay, and he's just got an amazing story. So he's talking about how he has gone to these countries that were closed to the gospel. They told him, he said, don't even, don't come to this country. And how he gets in front of some bureaucrat, and the door is open. But the point being is that he didn't have. He went by faith, knowing that he didn't have direct access. He didn't have the liberty to go to that place. So here are the women, and they left. They went to the tomb by faith. They went like not knowing like who is going to roll away the stone, like we going to have any help to when we get there. So they got there, and the stone, of course, was removed. But they ran into two angels. Okay, and they said to them, "Go quickly and tell his disciples that he is risen from the dead." Okay, wow. What? That word, even that message is awe-inspiring. It's like the gravity, the implications of the fact that, you're going to tell somebody that Jesus Christ is risen from the dead. Well, you're going to, if you're a believer. Easter, Resurrection Sunday is coming. We're going to observe that. And, we're not looking for chocolate and peeps, we're looking for a risen Christ. We're proclaiming an accomplishment that has achieved incredible victory over death, over hell, over, sin. And here we go. And so they departed quickly from the sepulchre with fear and great joy. But the ISV translation, I kind of like to get it. I love getting alternate translations just to, kind of give us a different slant. So they quickly left the tomb with fear and great joy. And we just said, the fear and the great joy collide, and they're in one person. Awe, amazement, overwhelming sense of, of reality. We said this, you know, if I am transparent before God, then I can be open before men. I don't need to hide from men, like put on a put on a Christianese face, or put on airs. I can be totally relaxed, totally at ease, because God, I stand before you. And in Romans 14:4, you are going to cause me to stand. Okay. Uh, boy, thank you. I need that, Lord. And so they ran, they ran to tell the disciples. So we said this, fear and joy are a powerful mix to get me moving quickly. Uh, so I trust that today you'll, uh, you know, awe, reverential respect, amazement. Come on, you wake up with an amazement and then realize that God is for you. He is not against you. My thoughts, my thoughts towards you are not evil, he says, but to bring us to an expected end, a divine conclusion on the matter. Trust him, as I will have to trust him, as we will have to trust him in the details of your life. Do not let the matters of anything overwhelm you. You may be in a precarious situation. You may be in a situation where things are not so clear, not so precise, but we go by faith with reverence and we with joy. Hmm. And we're moving quickly, in fact. Like, just, yeah, it's good. Well, in any case, thank you. We will have an additional broadcast here at 10, yes, okay, a little bit after 10. We'll get it all set up. And then also you can catch everything, okay, anything and everything except being physically here on the plaza, by going to ggwo.org, and everything that is live streamed. It's good. The international pastors and all these European countries. It is amazing. It is awesome. It is like, and then it results great joy. And I want to move. You know what I mean? In other words, I get out from my doldrums, or out from my being seated in myself, and I realize I'm seated above in heavenly places with Christ Jesus. Thank you so much for being with us these few moments. God bless you. We'll see you again soon.